Anti-Venom here versus Miraculum, so everyone knows who Miraculum Esports is. Oh wait, let's flip. There you go. That's a lot better right there. And there you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just gonna flip the layout real quick. Fence will be on the blue hand side. On the attack, it will be Anti-Venom. Since Anti-Venom picking the attack first in a coin flip. It was Miraculum who did win it out, so they did pick King's Row. So once again, we are gonna be back on King's Row, and you guys know who Miraculum is. Miraculum Esports are open division reps right now. One of the most active pro team, that's for sure. And let's look at that lineup right there. It is gonna be Gibraltar coming in for now, so subbing on one of the players of Miraculum for now. So shoutouts to Gibraltar right there for coming back into the game after especially an interesting night last night. So let's get back into it. Enough banter right here. It is gonna be Miraculum here running the classic made defense here on King's Row. So basically the strategy will be to protect this wall as much as they can, or even this corner. They might go for the wall here near the statue. Let's go underway with our game. They are gonna still run the Zenyatta and the Mercy. On the other hand, it is gonna be a clash of the Reinhardts and a clash of the Zaryas here between Narbrawl and Fascinate and Grand Islaughter and Crit. So this is gonna be a very personal matchup right now, as Fascinate goes for the charge and Grand gets the takedown already onto Narbrawl. Jukama with the takedown onto Saito as well. Redux gets felled. Then for now, Anti-Venom can't even get the angle that they need. So what they need to do is Narbrawl and Crits have to go through the center side that goes for the flank, and Redux goes for a few shots from the theater. That is the main strategy here for Anti-Venom for the time being, and the odds are pretty stacked against them for it now. But Anti-Venom always has a chance here to go for the underdog victory, and let's see if they can actually get the first point for the time being. Fernando, Redux does get a pick off onto Jukama. There's the rest coming out from Joran. Bringing him back up, and Phil goes for the ice wall already. Isolating Crits and Emon. Narbrawl though with a takedown onto Fascinate. Crits being frozen up by Phil. Phil gets a takedown onto the Zarya for the time being. It's a May going for the contest, but Redux with a perfect snipe there onto Phil. And look at that, Redux getting the shots he needs. The space Anti-Venom desperately requires being made. Marky with a takedown onto Jukama as well. Granted out the falls, and it is gonna be Miraculum falling one at a time. Anything can happen here on Overwatch, and it is Anti-Venom taking the first point in stride. The second clash there working so heavily in their favor, and look at that, they have 3 ultimates ready already. So ult advantage in favor of Anti-Venom so far. We do see a switch. It is Phil now switching off to Genji. A classic switch here from Miraculum, going for the Genji instead after the May pick. Just going for the mobility. You need to get back into the fight coming out from the second checkpoint, because usually the May is the one who dies pretty late into the fight, thanks to the ice block, thanks to the ice walls. Grand Islaughter now ready with the Graviton Surge. Might be able to get a kill. Saito though goes for the deflect and goes for the Dragon Blade. Gets Joran. A Transcendence now from Gridgo. There's a Deadeye as well. Jukama gets 1, gets 2. And this is gonna be Miraculum going for the push, but both sides using the Transcendence. And Redux with the pick off once again. Anti-Venom right now being saved here by the Widowmaker for the time being. All the space being made by the tanks, however. So the team effort being shown for the time being. Phil though does get a pick off onto Redux, finally stopping all the shots from the Widowmaker so far. There's the res right now, and when bringing back Redux back to life. And both teams now just staring off once again, and Miraculum wisely retreating back past the pub, goes to the corner. Fascinate goes for the shatter, gets Saito. Redux with another pick off. It is gonna be Phil this time. It's gonna go grab from Crits, wants to go for Grand. So much energy here for both Zaryas. There's the right clicks right there. Crits on the retreat right now, discorded up by Gibo. And both teams in a standstill. This has been a standstill game here on King's Row for the time being. But there's the grab right now to turn the tide in the favor of Miraculum. Grand is right now showing why he's one of the best players in the Philippines with a perfect ground at the end. Let's just watch that again there from Grand, finally getting out of nowhere, that's for sure. So look at that, Grand just casually pops it, does get 2, and the whole tide shifts to the favor of Miraculum instead. For now though, quick little snipe there from Redux, who has been getting the picks that Anti-Venom has been needing. Jukama though goes up on top, and this Bakri playing very dangerously. Looks like he's the one who wants to live dangerously. Marky right now with a trance, and we have a Dragon Blade this time from Phil as the Transcendence end from Marky. It is gonna be a Transcendence now this time from Kimbo, and he's not actually saving Phil. Marky will easily get the kill, so maybe a miscommunication there from Miraculum for the time being. The Transcendence could have been used to aid the Dragon Blade to get all the kills. Instead, it is gonna be another stance still here for the defense. Oh, Saito gets a pick off onto Gibo, goes to the strike as well onto Joran. Grandis already gets picked off. Jikama versus Saito right now, and the McCree, the lone survivor, the lone ranger, no, he's dead to the Genji. Ina ng game sounds. Taksan ko konti. The game sound should be a lot, weaker, that's for sure. Because, oh crap, maybe it's in my volume mixer. Thanks for the shout. Thanks for the heads up, man. But yeah, game sounds will always be a lot weaker than mic audio. Pro tip, guys. Anti-Venom now coming for the second checkpoint. There's a contest here from Miraculum for the time being. Grandis Toto with the grab, double grab there from Crits. Narbro with a takedown, and look at that! Anti-Venom taking everyone apart here, the second checkpoint. And it is gonna be a push in to the third. A long time here for Anti-Venom so far, 3 minutes and 25, as the attack just comes in onto the third point. So Marky right now ready with the Transcendence, tossing a few shots here there to the right hand side. Jikama has switched to the Widowmaker to try and contest Redux as much as he can. And Jordan ready with the back, can stay behind tanks for the time being. There's the contest right now in the first corner. So Miraculum will have around 2 engagements just in case they do fight it. They do fail in this fight. But Jikama and Phil already sealing the deal with a takedown onto Redux and to Marky. Miraculum just taking everyone apart systematically, one by one. And that's gonna be a win here in the clash. Nothing much to say there. Just Miraculum popping the Valkyrie to take the win. They knew they had the mechanical edge right there and just went for a few shots, just pointing and clicking the heads. And look at the Jikama and Phil pick off at the start. Just very big swing to Miraculum. A 6v4 is never an engagement you want to fight, especially when you have to burn so many ultimates in the case of Anti-Venom. Another chatter right now from Fascinate, and we have a Transcendence already from Marky to try and protect his team. Reduxo does get 2, takes down Jikama and Phil this time. Gibon gets felled by Crits as well. Fascinate with the takedown though onto Saito, and there's gonna be a sniper off between Redux and Jikama. Jikama has to drop down to go for the engagement in the front line instead. Shatter right now from Narbral, gets Fascinate, and Grandis Auto and Narbral getting the shatter there onto the 2 tanks, makes an opening here for Anti-Venom to get the kills they need. Look at that, the push being uncontested so far. Gibon needs to get a shot right now to go for the contest. No, he doesn't even shoot, he just dies instead. Marky with a takedown, and Anti-Venom able to finish the map with a very decent time. 155 is nothing to scoff at, and let's switch up these sides. So they attack there, just working out around the... After that first checkpoint engaged, it was the second... Oi! Okay, so that was the G right there, being distracting. But anyway, guys, the second checkpoint engagement right there from Anti-Venom after the pickoffs from Redux, just very on point. The moment they get the shot out from Redux, they know they can go in, and the Widowmaker is so reliable getting the pickoffs onto the DPS players of Phil and Jikama. We might see now Miraculum try to opt for the dive. We'll see what they're gonna run. On the other hand, here on the defense, we are gonna see the double sniper duty here for Anti-Venom for the time being. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you. And look at that, Narbral and Crits right now out in front. The main tank and the off tank pairing very solid so far. Narbral getting the shatter out at the end of the third checkpoint. Sadly, Fascinate wasn't ready to go for the defense. And look at this, Anti-Venom will set up near the hotel instead of on the point. A very aggressive defense, that's for sure. Or maybe Narbral will just go for the charge to try and get a pin as someone does come across. On the other hand, here's Miraculum. Gonna go for the dive comp for the time being. It does look at this, Fascinate and Grandis Auto right now running. Oh, it's gonna be a full dive here from Miraculum from the DPS and the tank line rather. But maybe we'll see even a support Lucio. We'll see what they're gonna play. Oh, it is gonna be now switching on to the Mercy and Joran on the Zenyatta. So a quick little role swap there from the 2 supports here now for Miraculum. For now, it is gonna be a jump onto the second floor to try and contest Redux. They know Redux is the main target here in this lineup. Look at that! Joran gets the pick off after all that pressure from Fascinate. Grandis Auto right now goes for the second floor. There's the jump in from Fascinate. Chikamado gets picked off by Marky. 2 have fallen now here for Miraculum. The numbers are not in their favor. Grandis Auto has to fly away, and Miraculum right now has to try and go for the soft reset. Phil right now just taking all the attention so far, giving Grand and Gibo a chance to get away from all the action. There's a quick little discord there from the Mercy, but defense rate checks so on point there from Grand Soto. Time to raise his APM, he says. A fly now from Grand Soto up to the second floor, and looks like the D.Va just trying to be a distraction for the time being, waiting for Fascinate to actually jump. So let's stay on Fascinate. He jumps onto the backline already, gets a quick little hammer to the face. Discord as well. Grand Soto swoops in to get this, go for the save, and Narwhal does die. Look at that trust there from the two tanks, just keeping each other alive. But Saito now, Dragon Strike onto Gibo. This is gonna be another. Oh no, it is Phil and Jordan right now does stay alive, but Anti-Venom another hold for the time being. Phil almost getting clutch with the Dragon Blade, but a very good shutdown there from Narwhal will seal it. For now, Anti-Venom has withstood 2 attacks there from Miraculum, and they have not shown any signs of stopping for now. Baliktad ata overlay. Oh crap, sorry about that. Thank you. My bad. I'm just a little sloppy today, guys, but we'll probably up our value the more we go along. Thanks for the shout. Thanks for the quick heads up to me. So Narbo right now ready with a shatter, Saito with a takedown onto Jikama, and it is gonna be Anti-Venom going for the contest once again. Gibo gets the rest onto Jikama, very risky rest there, and a shatter though from Narbo. There's the chance, but Phil has already died. Jikama with a pulse bomb onto 1. The grab coming out from the hotel for the time being, just booking the lives of Miraculum to their graves. This is gonna be Anti-Venom with another successful hold here. Fascinate and Granizotto, the only survivors. It is gonna be the D.Va flying away. Don't worry guys, I did notice. As Crits makes it rain onto Grand after the D-Mech right there, taking him down, and Miraculum Natal goes for the roll switch once again. We'll probably go for the Reinhardt comp, but Grand Total does have the self-destruct, so this is probably gonna be play here from Miraculum. They're gonna toss the self-destruct to try and get the killer too, and then they're just gonna engage in with the Hanzo, with the McCree, and with the Reinhardt. Gibo is ready with the Valkyrie, so they can go for a quick little push for the time being. Right click now coming out, and the bubble though from Crits just getting a lot of energy for him. We have a Valkyrie now from Gibo just flying around. Narbo really low. There's the self-destruct right now, and the Reinhardt has fallen, making a lot of space, and Redux actually unwisely gets out in front of the archway. Facet now goes for the charge, and once again the self-destruct there from Grandisota makes the opening for Miraculum. Phil with a kill on the 3. The Hanzo right now popping off so fast. Crits though, high energy, low health, he will die, and Miraculum finally gets the point after a very long struggle there with the dive comp. Grandisota right now, baby D.Va mode, might want to go for the switch as we move on the way. So look at that, we do see the Reinhardt and the Zarya here from Fascinate and Grandisota for the time being, so they do want to go for the 1:2 ratio. So guys, the standard ratio for Dragon Strikes into Gravitons is 2:1. It's every 2 Dragon Strikes you should have 1 Graviton Surge. So 1 Dragon Strike is usually for spacing, the other one is for the insta-kill combination, and Grand now just trying to charge up the grab as fast as he can. Emon now with the Valkyrie to stay the hand of Anti-Venom for the time being, keep them alive in the corner, but I believe that's a little too early here for Emon right now. Probably needed to go for an early push. Perfect bubble there from Grandisotto to protect Phil, and Jikama going for a few shots, but look at this, so many ults expended here by Anti-Venom. This is gonna be a fight Miraculum wants, because they forced the Earth Shatter, they forced the Valkyrie, they forced the grab, and they even forced the Deadeye. So 4 ultimates being used, it's only gonna be the Trance and the Dragon Strike to try and contest the Miraculum onslaught.
Keep pushing forward.
4 ultimates ready here for Miraculum still, and we'll see if Jikama can get a pick off or 2 for the Deadeye. Usually you can use the Deadeye to use for the insta reload instead. It's very quick, very easy. You press Q, then you press right click. Miraculum now being given the space, and I don't understand why Anti-Venom gave them all the space right now. They could have contested the corner, but maybe the lack of ultimates was the shot call there. A little more passive play coming out from Anti-Venom right now. Might be the right call in the future. We'll see if the extra space given to Miraculum will work out. No contest. No contest here from the side. Phil with a kill onto 1. Jikama goes for the side Deadeye, and as I was saying, Miraculum getting too much space to work with. They take down so many. Miraculum does get the team wipe, an easy second checkpoint. And the only problem with giving space on the second checkpoint of King's Row especially the T junction corner. There is a McCree on the other side, and he go to the left-hand side as exactly what Chikama did. Deadeye was popped, just forcing all the attention onto him, and Phil's the one who was able to get a few kills with the Dragon Strike, with a few arrows as well. So Miraculum right now getting to the third checkpoint, just pushing underway. The time bank though already in favor of Anti-Venom for now. Look at that. It's gonna wind down. A good contest there. And they're gonna have the superior time bank in our next round. If there's a next round, that is the real question. Miraculum now just gonna engage. And look at that. Grant is not ready with the grab already. The Transcendence has been popped from Marky. The Dragon Strike as well. Emon goes for the rest. And this is gonna be another fight here for Miraculum. Well lost. So there, guys, there are fights that you can lose, and you should be happy about that. That's another one. They popped the chance, and they even popped the Dragon Strike, so they know the ulti company is heavily in their favor. Miraculum now playing the macro game quite well. Anti-Venom so strong with their microplays, with their clashes, but they need to try to figure out how their economy works. They might just go into a recession now, as Miraculum will come in with a heavy investment. They have the grab, and they're so close to the Dragon Strike. Phil wants to go for a quick little arrow, but doesn't have it yet. That's a way too early from Grandisotto. Grandisotto though with a takedown onto one. Jikama with the pick off as well, and Miraculum now trying to salvage his clash. Narbal with the shatter, gets the charger onto Fascinate. Will it be enough? The pocket is there, and Miraculum expending all their ults, except all their 2 ults rather. They just used 2 ults, my bad. They used the Valkyrie, they used the grab there, and they still have the Transcendence and the Dragon Strike in the bag. My god. So Dragon Strike right now, Jikama with the takedown onto Marky. And Miraculum so close to the end. I'll fix it after. Jordan with the takedown now onto Narval. Transcendence is available. They're so close to the third checkpoint. And this is gonna be a very desperate contest there from Crits. Transcendence now from Joron, and the space being given once again. Anti-Venom just giving way too much space. But Marky gets the boop. The Lucio comes out to save the day. Takes down the main attack. Jordan does pop up, gets 2. Can they still get the kills? Miraculum right now playing desperation mode. The Emon's Mercy just flying around. Jikama with a takedown onto one. Marky just dancing around, and Miraculum still is able to win it out.
Round 2 complete. Score 3-3.
So that Miraculum now will be on the attack once again. On the other hand, Anti-Venom with 2:42 on the clock, lots of time being used up by Miraculum with their dive comp, and maybe it's a reason why it is always Ryan Zarya in this map. Miraculum showing off that the Ryan Zarya a very strong combination, and Anti-Venom though not one to rest their laurels and not one to just ignore and assume that they'll just roll over and just, you know, give the series to Miraculum. Crits right now just spearheading a very good defense in King's Row, and that's happened there from Redux. Just Redux right now, such an MVP here for Anti-Venom, but the whole team just working out so well. Marky and Saito getting the picks they need as well. Narbral even getting the shatters off onto Fascinate, and Emon with those desperate reses. So Anti-Venom right now playing so well. Miraculum really needs to step up, and they have done so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
Miraculum now coming out of the gates quite strong. They do have the double sniper composition, and no, they have a triple sniper composition. Gibo is on his Ana. Maybe Gibo can go for the Kobe Bio Grenade. Fascinate and Grandisotto right now will just engage. Fascinate really low, gets a quick little Bio Grenade to keep him topped up. And Jikama gets a pick up there onto Saito. Miraculum right now wants to go for the push because they know Emon will go for the rest. Crits though, let's take down Phil, and this is a very good flank there from the Zarya. Joran goes for the Guardian Angel. Good position here from the Widow and the Mercy for the time being. Marky gets picked up as well. A Shire though from Narbral right now goes through the pin onto Grandisotto, and this is gonna be a full retreat here from Miraculum. They have 20 seconds remaining. They need Fascinate and Grand in the fight, but Redux gets the pick off onto Jikama. A little too late to go for the retreat, and Saito as well does fall. Jordan needs to go for the rest. No, he doesn't have it, and 2 snipers being dead here is really bad here for Miraculum. Passing right now, putting up the shield, has to go for the contest, is able to get on the point. Narbral giving him the space, but the barrier is perfectly placed there from the Reinhardt and the Zarya. Parsha coming out, there's the charge, doesn't get much. Grandis Auto with the pick off onto Redux, and here comes Miraculum on the point. Dragon Strike coming out to the archway, doesn't really get much for the time being. The hotel now is the new staging point here for Anti-Venom, and Marky with the chance to keep the defense holding. Shatter now onto Fascinate, once again Fascinate putting down the shield a little too early. Grandis Auto gets grabbed up, counter grab there from Miraculum, but it's not gonna be enough. Anti-Venom once again will be able to hold on to this.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
You? What happened? Okay. So Miraculum will be on defense, and the best they can actually hope for is a draw here on the hybrid map. Of course, guys, if we do get a draw, we will have our tiebreaker, which is going to be a control map. But Anti-Venom is such a good spot to take our first map here on King's Row. So remember, guys, our map pool is gonna be hybrid maps first. Then the team that loses will pick if we are gonna go to assault or escort and pick a map accordingly. Our last map will always be control to make sure that there is no draws on the third map. So if you guys do want to see control action, you better hope that we go for a 1-1 score. If not, you want to see a quick little 2-0, you get your payloads. You get your payloads right here. So Miraculum right now will be running the Reaper and the Widowmaker. A very counter-intuitive lineup, I may say. It's gonna be Jicama with the long range and Phil with the short range. So no full commit here from Miraculum. They want to go for a jack of all trades kind of run. Master of none, that's for sure though. In the meantime, it's gonna be a Genji and a Widowmaker this time for Anti-Venom. Redux, let's keep an eye out on him. He's the one who did pay off so heavily a while ago. And look at that, Redux with the pick off on the Gibbo. The space being given already to Anti-Venom. They're on the point. They're a little too late here for Miraculum to maybe contest. It is gonna be the tanks jumping out as well as Phil. Jicama right now going for a few snipes, but the Reaper will die. And Anti-Venom takes our first map here on King's Row.
Play of the game.
Player game does go to Jicama, and as I was saying a while ago, the flank was perfectly placed, but a very strong display honestly to Anti-Venom, just not one to actually trifle with taking care of the dive, and honestly Miraculum just staying way too long on that dive, not paying out for them. So we'll be back in just a bit, just giving the teams a quick little breather and a map. So welcome back, guys, to Watchpoint Gibraltar. This time it is Miraculum picking the map because Anti-Venom picks up King's Row out of nowhere. Redux performing exceptionally well, giving the performance of a lifetime from the Widowmaker. So shoutouts there to Redux, and also shoutouts to Funtrix. Of course, guys, remember, stream delay is 3 minutes, so if there is anything live that I do need to do, it is gonna go on to the Twitch chat instead, which we did so a while ago. I gave a quick little congrats there to Funtrix, and yeah, so Funtrix does move on to win our first 2 loot boxes. I will tag you in, so if you guys do want to win the loot boxes, you need to be taggable. If you're taggable but you don't respond, that's okay. But I really need to make sure that you have a Battle.net account in the first place, of course. But if you just want to watch the tournament, that is still a possibility here in esports. I'm not used to Daks without the hoodie. My hair is maayos, so you know, I can actually hood off. But anyway, Miraculum right now will be running they're gonna run the dive here. Winston and the Diva this time. And we do have a Widowmaker and a Genji for Jicama and Phil. So Mercy Ana. So Gibbo once again playing as Ana. On the other hand, Anti-Venom will go for their standard Widowmaker Genji as well. So a small mirror matchup in terms of DPS, but the tank line and the off healer is very different. Let's see Anti-Venom if they can run with their standards quite well. Redux right now. Oh, it's Saito with the first pick off onto Jikama. Jikama not really in the best spot. Gets a quick little shuriken to the face after a snipe shot. Saito right now goes back down. There's the rest from Joran. Bringing back Jikama up to life. Grande Soto right here. There's the deflect. And it looks like Miraculum will just give Car Wash for the time being. Of course, guys, when you do have a dive comp, you do protect high ground instead of Car Wash more recently. It is Redux who does get picked off. And now Miraculum can actually go in. They're gonna play it very, very safely. Not really wanting to engage onto Zarya, but Grande Soto lagging behind this time. Gibo is there as well as Joran. So the two supports just trying to pocket each other as much as they can. Gibo just running around. We have a Dragon Blade now from Saito. Cuts Gibo up to bits. Fascinator now will be the next target to Winston. Trying to get away. No, Saito will get another kill. And it is Anti-Venom still getting the push. They're gonna be able to get past Car Wash and move on to point A. Phil with the takedown though onto Narble. He gets res backed up. And the Genji right now, no contest here. Grande Soto needs to jump. Defense Matrix is up as well. We have a Valkyrie this time from Joran. And Miraculum gets the Bio Grenade. We have a Dragon Blade here from Phil. Looks like this is gonna be Miraculum cleaning up Anti-Venom as much as he can. Sucking the poison out of the wound. That is the payload. Miraculum will be able to get the hold. And let's just watch that again. The Bio Grenade was pretty huge there from Gibo. Just keep an eye out on Bio Grenade there. Oh, it gets Narbrawl and Saito. Gives Phil the opportunity. Go for the Swift Strike. Get the kill already. Dragon Blade is there to clean up everyone as well. So Miraculum right now has a really good chance to go for the hold. They do have the dive comp, so they do have the superiority in terms of all the aspects of the map. So Emma and Narbo right now ready with two ultimates. There's the Fire Strike coming out onto the left hand side. Emma being pocketing Narbo rather. We have a diva of Grande Soto goes for the swoop in. Has to get away from the Zarya though. And Fascinate with the takedown onto Saito. And the Redux. Fascinate now getting the form that he needs. Takes down Emma as well. And this is the Miraculum we know that we see. It's Fascinate just cleaning up all those kills thanks to the efforts of Phil and Jikama. Narbo with the shatter, but that's out of desperation right there. All alone. He will die. And Miraculum with another successful hold. Miracle right now has whittled down the time bank to around a minute 35 here for Anti-Venom. We do see a Stitch Narbo right now going on to Winston. Crit's ready with the Graviton as well. So Anti-Venom right now can probably like go for a grab play. They do have the Transcendence up close, but that's not an ult. You usually combo up with your own offensive Graviton. So Anti-Venom right now might need to go for a really strong dive from Redux and Saito. Prime Rage has been popped by Fascinate. He's gonna jump around into the sunset. Maybe he's gonna get the scored up as well. Yes, he does. And Fascinate jumps back up, jumps back down, jumps back up down. Oh, Marky with the trance. And I guess this is gonna be a very offensive play here for Anti-Venom. Endo though, Evan gets two with the pistol. Redux with the takedown as well. Good grab there from Crits, putting it up on top. Bichikama does get a snipe onto one. Self the shot coming out from Grand, doesn't get much. And Narble just jumps away. Anti-Venom carving a path in a very, very unconventional manner. It was such a commit there from Anti-Venom. If they lost that fight, they probably would have lost this whole map. Because they used the Valkyrie, they used the Transcendence, they used the grab. Redux now with Possum doesn't get much as well. And Anti-Venom right now just getting on to the hanger. So we have a Nano Boost right now on to Phil, and the Nano Blade is here, drugged induced. Phil gets one, Phil gets two, in a drugged induced Fury. He gets a third one, wants to go for Emma next. Looks like he's gonna stow it away, gonna chill out, and that's the team kill right there. Nothing much to do except watch that again there from Miraculum. A perfect setup from Diana and the Genji. Look at that, Phil in the air, gets Nano boosted up. He's like, no, I'm gonna kill everyone. And there you go. Dragon Blade just cuts one, cuts two, and cuts three. Miraculum with a successful hold for the time being here in the hangar. Anti-Venom running out of time slowly but surely. They do switch it out. They go for the Moira this time in indoors, which is a pretty smart pick. But they now lack the damage Zenyatta can give you. Jikama able to get two. No contest coming out so far from Jikama except onto Redux. Jordan tried to go for the save, but it's a little too late for the time being. The action though being scattered on across the hangars. Joran with the Valkyrie so far goes for the res onto Jikama. Fascinate with the pick off onto Redux. Prime Rage though popped by Narbrawl. Maybe a little too late perhaps. Just going for the contest, going for the delay as much as he can. Saito working on that Dragon Blade, but the whole Anti-Venom squad know they have the back off. Their position isn't perfectly placed right now, and Saito will just die so quickly if he goes for the Dragon Blade. Very good discipline there from Anti-Venom. Self-destruct coming out. Will get any kills. It spots out Gibo. The old lady a little too far away to hobble away. Self-destruct now from Grand, goes up on top, gets Saito as well, and we have a Dragon Blade time from Phil. Post-bomb was tossed from Redux, doesn't get much. Redux now going for a few shots here and there, and it is gonna be Miraculum with the advantage, but A very good push so far here from Anti-Venom with the Coalescence. The two tanks just going for a quick little heave-ho onto the payload. Marky with a fade as well. Right there. Gibbo now ready with the Nano Boost. Might be able to use it onto the Winston. Dive though from Narbrel. And Saito goes for the Dragon Blade this time. He wants to go for the tanks first. Crits with the takedown onto Gibbo. Prime Range this time from Fascinate. Just to stay alive against the onslaught that is Anti-Venom. But maybe they are the real poison here in Watchpoint Gibraltar. Look at that. Anti-Venom just getting all the kills they need. Moving on so close to the second checkpoint. Miraculum though does have an opportunity to go for the contest if they get the jump on at the edge of the doorway. Jump now here from Miraculum and Fascinate. That was way too close there. The jump not in the perfect altitude, but he literally stopped my heart for half a second, and it is gonna be half a meter away. Crits gets D-Mech, but he'll pop it up on top. That could have been a good play. Grant this time is the one who gets D-Mech. Phil with the contest. And the perfect sleep dart on to Crits will take down the Baby Diva. Pulse bomb on to Fascinate. We have a coalesce this time from Marky, but he gets focused down so quickly by Phil. The Shuriken so on point. Dragon Blade is available, and Miraculum just whittling the time Anti-Venom has, but they do have to stay beside the payload. Saito able to get one. Phil now goes for the Dragon Blade as well as Saito, and I guess the discipline there from Phil just not working out. Anti-Venom able to clutch it out. Phil stowing the Dragon Blade way too long. I think Phil thought they could have won that without the Dragon Blade, but they should have just committed it. They had the Anti-Venom had no more time. Saito with the more HP right there, just able to take down Phil and the rest of the Miraculum squad. So for now, Anti-Venom will push up on top. Phil with a snipe, and he's going for the McCree. Jikama this time is on the Brigitte. Has had enough of the dive comp here from Anti-Venom. Granted, up in front, there's a sleep dart onto Saito, and Jikama just going for some swings. Bubbles being plopped left and right, and looks like it's gonna be a visual cluster of Overwatch once again. Jordan though gets the res onto Phil, so the McCree back into the fight, wants to go for crits. Marky though just spraying as much of his piss as he can, just heal up Narbrel, and there's a self-destruct. Wouldn't get any kills. It does take down the McCree. Gibbon the perfect spot to hide. Grandis out now with his own self-destruct, doesn't get much. Redux with a perfect snipe has switched to the Widowmaker, a perfect pick here on the third point of Watchpoint Gibraltar. Jikama does die to the hand of the Widowmaker here, and Redux now flops up on top. Crits really low. Dragon Blade now from Saito. He wants to go for a few kills. Phil with a flashbang, but it's not enough. The deflect is quite on point, and Anti-Venom right now just trying to push as much as he can. Grandisol now has switched to the Road Dog. It is gonna be Jordan flying around as Deadeye from Phil. Nano Boost is not enough. He's gonna go for the switch this time. Goes for the Tracer. Self-destruct out in front on the point. And Jordan and Gabo both do die. The healing is completely gone now. And Miraculum might be whittled down one by one. But Grand has switched to the Doomfist Fascinate with the Primal Rage as well. And Jakama just trying to keep Phil alive with the Inspire. But Crits already takes down the Brigitte. Recall is forced out from the Tracer. Grand is out and goes for the contest on the Widowmaker for the time being. And here comes Miraculum. 5 players on the payload. Crits and Saito just dancing around. Grand with the pick up onto the Widow. And the payload slightly moves. But 3 of 1 now here for Anti-Venom. Crits, Marky, and Narble trying to stay alive as much as they can. Coalescence so close. But so far here, Marky does die. Narble, the only one left. And the Winston, the lone survivor. But for how long? He jumps way too high. Wants to go back to the moon. And Miraculum able to hold it barely at the end. Barely at the end.
2-2. Switching sides.
Oh, it was way too intense there. And Anti-Venom right now in a very good spot to take this map, but Miraculum will not want to rest here. Will go for the full cap, and if they do get the full cap in this map, they do take the win, and we are forced to go to game 3. So a very few mistakes there from Miraculum. Very minor, but very tide shifting, that's for sure. Like the Dragon Blade being stowed away way too long. Could have been used a lot earlier. Feels so good to get those Dragon Blades in the first place, but sadly just not pressing Q early enough, that's for sure. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Ready ko na ba sunod? Yes, please. So shoutouts to Paranoia, my Marshall for today. And thanks you guys for tuning in. Of course, we're gonna have another giveaway later on the day. Alam na lang. We'll just figure out when. We'll just figure out when, that's for sure. Well, yeah, thank you guys for all the shares, that's for sure. All the shares today.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let me just check real quick if we do have any updates in terms of lineups. just in case, because quick little tidbit, there are a few people in this tournament who are literally playing in flooded houses right now or can't play due to flooded houses, so we have given them the opportunity to get some subs out before the game starts. But the moment a game does start, their rosters are locked. So Anbu has the roster locked to their 7 players, so super locks as their sub. Miraculum here as well, locked in with their 6+1. I believe that is, I'm actually not sure who their sub is, but yeah, also Anti-Venom as well. So everyone locked in right now for this matchup. So our next matchup, just a little less time here for those players to, you know, fix up their teams and get underway. We hope we don't see any defaults in our tournament. But now Miraculum here on the top will be running the dive with the Genji and the Widow. This has been the name game of the tournament so far. The Genji Widow is what we mostly see from this matchup, but Miraculum right now perfectly executing rather the dive there. Does get 3. Narbro right now gets snarped as well. Marky though does get the DMEC onto Grand, and that is a victory on its own, because when you are in a losing clash, the best thing you can do is 1, get the DMEC onto the Diva, and 2, take down the Mercy. And look at that, Anti-Venom doing exactly does that. Jikama though finally getting the groove he needs. Marky comes up with the Lucio trying to get Jikama off his game, and the Lucio just wall riding around. Jikama versus Marky. This is really a matchup a Widowmaker would like in the first place. Not because he'll die to the Lucio, but he's just so pesky. Gibraltar right now trying to run away, and look at that. The sound is just shifting to the favor of Anti-Venom so far. Even though Fascinate is making such a play in the backline, Miraculum is struggling to get the push thanks to the efforts of Marky. So both teams right now has a nuisance in both backlines. Fascinate though with the takedown onto Redux, Grand with the kill onto Crits as well. And finally the Reinhardt will be picked off. Dragon Strike this time onto the payload, and look at that, Marky's still alive. Finally does die to Phil. Phil has had enough of the Lucio, enough of his beats, and Miraculum gets the first checkpoint in quite a quick fashion. Goddamn. Miraculum right now pushing into the hangar. They do have 4 ultimates for the time being. Jikam with the takedown there onto Redux. Wants to go for a shot or 2. Narbro putting up the shield for the time being. And yeah, this is gonna be Miraculum just going for the push still. Fascinating now, jumping up top for the time being. And Saito does put a quick little Sonic Arrow to the face of Gibo. Graviton is there, does suck in 3. Miraculum just dying 1 by 1, and that's gonna be Phil. And Grad is also trying to go for the retreat. Grad right now hiding near the health pack. So what Grad is doing here is he doesn't wanna die, that's for sure. Doesn't want to get DMEC, but at the same time he wants to give a quick little ult charge there to his teammates. But he doesn't really need to do that though. Miraculum already filled with their ultimate charge. So that's just some basic knowledge there, some basic instinct from Grad rather, but not really a tactical call for Miraculum for now. Redux and Grand this time up on top of the ship. We have a sound barrier to try and counter the Nano Blade. Shatter was committed as well, and Miraculum right now taking the brunt of all the ultimates. They did use 2, and I believe they used, I'm not sure if they actually used the Self Shock as well, but the Nano Blade being committed there. Miraculum losing out quite heavily in such an intensive resource. Maybe they might want to go for the switch. They did use 3 ultimates. Yes, they did. They used 3 ultimates, and they've used the Primal Rage as well. So Miraculum right now just being beaten back. Honestly, that could have been a fight that they just baited out some ults, but instead they went for the full commit. They're the ones who are gonna pay so heavily this time. Valkyrie push this time from Phil and the rest of Miraculum. Cited though with the pick off onto Jikama. A huge fire grenade there from Gibo. And Miraculum right now just staying in front of the Anti-Venom squad as much as they can. Jordan gets Jikama back to life, but Redux is already on point. Once again sniped there onto the enemy Widowmaker, and this is gonna be a 1v1 sniper off as all the action goes away, and Redux gets the headshot there onto Jikama. Huge play there from Redux. Anti-Venom though up in front. Fascinate jumps back to the backline once again. Prime Rage is available. Wants to go for Marky. Narbro with the shatter. Self-destruct there as well. Grandis auto though takes down the charging Reinhardt. Very unwise there from Narbro. Looks like we have the sound barrier, the grab, and the Dragon Strike this time from Anti-Venom. They know they have to commit their ults to go for the hold, and it is gonna be Miraculum winning out there. Jikama though with the snipe this time on Redux just gets a quick little revenge kill, but Miraculum has to retreat back into their spawn.
Heal me.
Ronaldo, Miraculum running out of time. They do have 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in this fight, and if they do lose this fight, Anti-Venom will be the one moving on. Phil ready with the Dragon Blade. Anti-Venom just playing so well. The Lucius switch there from Marky, very pesky. Miraculum ill-fated to actually try and contest it. We do have 2 picks now onto the from the Anti-Venom side rather. Miraculum goes for the Nano Blade. It's Jikama though with the pick-off. Fire Grenade there on the crits as well, but he'll die to the beam. Jikama with another pick-off, so the Widowmaker just picking up the slack. The Nano Blade didn't get much off. Jikama wants to go for Saito, gets a close snipe there. Here comes Marky once again with the Lucio. They know they have to deal with that. Perfect sleep dart there from Gibraltar, but Redux takes advantage, takes down Jikama. There's a jump in with the Maker, a little too late to go for the contest, and now Miraculum has a chance to win this. The third checkpoint is open, and can they get the kills they need? Redux being staggered, and yeah, everyone's just staring at Redux. There's the shock, and yeah, that was very shocking. Grand is Lot and Jikama already with 2 ultimates. Maybe Grand they can actually combo this up. If you guys don't expect that Infrasight is a ult you can combo up with, Grand knowing where everyone is will be such a boon to aim that stuff just like Overwatch League is. Basically, whatever Overwatch League has is what we have. Redux now with a pick off on to Phil, and Jordan with a takedown on to Phil, with the res rather. But the 2 snipers now doing some work. Jikama does die, and Miraculum might want to go for the reset instead. Wait for Jikama to come up, and that's exactly what they're doing. Miraculum right now rotates to the left hand side. This is very good here because oh no. Oh no! Fascinate with a very early Primal Rage. Jumps to the back line this time. Might want to cause a little chaos. Even Anti-Venom a little surprised that the Primal Rage was popped already. But Granizado gets 2! He takes down Saito and Marky. Fascinate right now jumps up on top, and looks like they don't need that Primal Rage. It is Redux the lone survivor, and Miraculum just whittles everyone down, and they take the win. That could have been so bad, but it turned into something so good. Play of the game does go to Saito.
Double kill. Triple kill. Round 1. Capture the objective.
This will protect us.
The objective is now
Kill confirmed. Convert on me. Ich kümmere mich um dich. I am empowered. Fail.
I am ready.
You needed a doctor?
Need healing.
Justice reigns from above.
double kill.
Behind you.
Weapon systems overloaded.
I am on fire. Excuse me for dropping in.
Taking off.
Contact.
My ultimate is charging.
Heroes never die. Helden sterben nicht. Bin da.
Огонь по готовности.
Tranquility.
Hi.
Yes. That was my bad. Just basically Miraculum running the pharmacy to absolute perfection. Look at that. Grandis will pick up onto the side of Fascinate with the Primal Rage. Crits though, does get the mech. And looks like the overtime has been popped. Anti-Venom right now trying to go for Desperation, jump in, but nope, everyone dying one by one. Narval marking Saito, the only ones left. And Saito ready with the Dragon Blade. Can he go for the Hero Blade? No, goes for the strike, and here he comes. Wants to go for a kill off the Jordan. He just flies away, and yeah, that's Miraculum with the win. I'm so sad.
Justice reigns
I'm
from
dumb.
above.
It's high noon.
Score 1-0.
So yeah, guys, in the meantime, guys, as I will give chat some quick little commentary as Miraculum just destroys some Gardens. Pops off. But anyway, guys, we are on University. Will we see a sweep here from Miraculum? Will we finally see some Lucio? We see a Brigitte here from Saito. And we're Daks the boys. Missing. Pause at 80%. Anyway. Next round. Anyway. So for now, let's go back into our game, guys. That was really dumb of me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the... So yeah, guys, it is gonna be Miraculum jumping up onto the point. So that's a very important thing, guys. No subs mid-game, as in, it's very unfair. It's actually a tournament standard, that's for sure. Because if you do get a sub mid game, you might be able to. There might be a player that is really good in one map, but not so good on the other. Miraculum right now getting 2 picks, and they do get the first control of the point. Phil right now needs a quick little rest. Fascinate going for a few swings for the time being. Miraculum just staying near the side that is Anti-Venom's, and Jordan brings Phil back up to life. So for now, it is gonna be Anti-Venom going for the retreat, trying to reset. Narval putting the shield once again, but a shatter this time from Fascinate puts Saito and Narval to the ground. Jikama with the kill on the 2. Looks like Miraculum will engage once again. Redux right now with the flank. Wants to go for Jikama, but the Junkrat gets away for the time being. It's the Reinhardt right now in trouble, but Gabo once again, our Lord and Savior, will take down Redux. So Miraculum right now ready with 3 ultimates. On the other hand, or for Anti-Venom, it is gonna be the Valkyrie available here for Eamon. Banano Phil with a takedown onto Narbrawl. It is gonna be a Riptire from Miraculum, looking for a pick or 2, spots out. Crits, no, with the shutdown there from Redux. The raid form has been popped as well to go for the reload to try and get away. He was really scared actually. Redux a little too scared of the Riptire right now, as Miraculum now in their element. Look at this, Grandis Auto just being sneaky, ready with the grab, might go for the quick 180 grab. There comes Grandis Auto, goes for the grab onto the 2 supports. Dragon Strike coming in onto Eamon and Saito. They both do fall. A Transcendence this time, Fascinate being kept alive. Jikama though is the one who gets charged up. Phil with the kill on the 3. In the meantime, we have a backup. Will it be enough? Marky just going for the desperation backup. He's so close to get it, and Anti-Venom actually gets it. This Lucio has been such a playmaker this time, but for how long can he survive? Gibo says not long enough. He'll fall, and only 6% goes the way of Anti-Venom. Now though, Fascinate and Jordan ready with 2 ultimates. On the other hand, Crits, Evan, Redux, and Saito ready with 4. Saito needs to pop the rally as soon as he can. This is the plan here for Anti-Venom. Marky goes for the speed with Saito with the rally, and they just bomb rush the point. Try their best to get on it. Here comes Anti-Venom with their last chance, but a huge shatter there from Fascinate. Jikama gets to, and Anti-Venom was so far away from the point, they can't even make it. And Miraculum takes the win here on Oasis and takes the series 2-1. Play of the game does go to Grandis Auto with the Diva mech.
Nerf this!